I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Welcome back to The Masked Singer, Episode 6, the group finales. I'm your host, Bria Williams, a super fan since Season 1. And to my left, we have Trina Dong.
What's up?
South Korean Masked Singer super fan.
Yes, of course.
And to her left, we have Rob Stiles, who is the master of all things music. What's up, Rob?
I'm good. Keep saying that till everybody believes it, including me.
Oh my God, so much to cover today. We have 4 contestants left. Who is going to get eliminated? I have no idea. And of course, we have some special news today. Nick Cannon has some interesting guest choices on his hit show, Wild 'N Out. And of course, our own special little game that we always love to play towards the end. And of course, we will get to predictions for next week's episode. So, overall thoughts?
This episode had me very confused, as always, because when I'm confident, I get taken down the next week right away. I thought it was overall a pretty fun episode. Everybody was performing well, I thought.
I had fun too, and for the first time in my life, I enjoyed a Backstreet Boys song. Everybody sang it together, and it actually sounded pretty good. Everybody's own take on this song, and they did. I think they nailed it.
Yeah, no, I thought that overall tonight, their singing vocals were, I was going to say phenomenal, but I'm going to, bring it down. I'm going to bring it down.
Bit of a stretch, but okay.
It was good. It was good, though. It was good to hear on the ear tonight. But as always, we love that you guys make us the ESPN of TV talk, and we love that you guys are always communicating with us, and you are loyal in the chat. So, Rob, can you give us some shout-outs of who we have today?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I would love to. So I want to shout out Miriam in here with all kinds of tea. Thank you. Kristen, thank you as well. We have a few others, but you too. Thank you for keeping it going. And yeah.
Yeah, so I hope you guys are going to be happy to know that I kind of incorporated some of your guesses from the chat from last week, and it was actually surprising to see there's one person in particular that we're going to have to give a shout out to towards the end of the episode, so make sure you guys stay tuned.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Who's it going to be?
Who is it going to be? Watch and find out.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get right into it, and let's talk about our first contestant today, which was the Kitty. Mm-hmm. So the Kitty sang Mama's Broken Heart by Miranda Lambert.
Yeah. So first of all, I thought she sounded really good in the Backstreet song. Mm-hmm. And I was a little shocked that she sang a pop song that well. And then she did some country, and I thought she sang well doing that too versus the other weeks. Mm-hmm. Maybe she's not as nervous, so maybe that's why we're getting more from her. I love the guesses. Christina Ricci. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. He proved a lot of points, that T-Pain. I don't know. What do you think?
I liked her performance as well. I'm not a fan of country. We talked before about Hootie and the Blowfish and Darius Rucker.
Let's not go into Darius Rucker again.
I'm not a big
today.
fan of country, but I really liked her version of this song. It was very enjoyable. I actually tapped my toe like 2 or 3 times, which is growth for me. But there was some. Can we talk about clues? Or
Yeah.
no?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Because I took a couple of notes and the dark writing horror films.
Yeah.
So that's when I'm like, okay.
But when she was a kid, not when she was an adult.
Ooh, but still.
But still, yes.
It's still...
Yeah, that threw me off. I'm like, okay, what child prodigy writing horror films? And and then being bullied, and also a dark side. So that's another thing that has me wondering, like, okay, what's up with this dark side? But that when she was out there singing, there was no dark side. It was all light, bubbly, and energy, and she came with it.
I thought so too. I definitely was thrown off by the whole dark side thing. Mm-hmm. It took Millie Bobby Brown completely off the table for me. Because I know she's in blank on the show.
Stranger Things,
and she plays that dark side, but I just don't foresee her being that person.
No, not at all. And it still could be Sarah Hyland. I think that still makes sense. Younger. I don't know anything about any of her previous bullying, anything like that. But it makes sense that she would have been a child creative. The Friend threw me off. So The Friend, right, has long green hair.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I wrote down Descendants only because have you seen that movie, the Disney movie with Dove Cameron? And they play like the Disney princesses, basically, and they all have like very colored hair. They sing on the show. So I don't know if that was a clue because they tried to do the whole hair. Who is that? When you have long Rapunzel thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe something there, maybe not at all.
That's interesting.
Well, what about the clue with the bracelet?
Yeah,
I wrote that down too.
Yeah, the fireworks, because whenever they met, it was lit.
it was super. That could mean anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything that Robin Thicke is at is probably rather lit. If he's like you know what I mean? That's just like
Yeah.
his style of where he goes.
Right.
So it could have been anything. Fireworks definitely was meant to throw us off
It was.
with a Katy Perry reference. That's what everybody thought right away, probably.
I mean, I don't know if it was like a 4th of July thing or was it just
Could've
having
been.
a dope time at a party? Maybe it was just lit, you know?
Could have been anything.
One of our guests in the chat, David Watson, shout out to you, guest Macy Williams from Game of Thrones.
Ooh, yeah. She'd be a little more British, though, but she can do an American accent.
Yeah. So that was a guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And that's the right size proportionally, like human body size.
Yeah.
It's the same. Interesting. I don't know anything about her.
I don't either,
Me either.
besides Game of Thrones.
Yeah, for sure. I know that she's hilarious.
Okay. So
Maybe.
we'll stay unknown here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the taco. So the taco sang I Can't Help Myself by Four Tops.
It was good.
It was.
It was better than ever before, I thought. His face still weirds me out. The tomato face, for some reason, I have a hard time making eye contact with it. I have to turn and just be like, yeah, I love it. It's great. But it scares me. But yeah, I thought he did better than before. I think he threw everyone off with that bracelet.
Yeah. What was the bracelet?
It was Kiss
Kiss.
to Nicole.
Yeah.
And it could have meant a million things.
Yeah. I mean, everybody thinks, it's a kiss between them. But later on, he said that the kiss meant it was less to do with an actual kiss.
Right.
So
So then everybody gets confused again.
exactly. This is like just clue.
Exactly.
Clue.
I remember last week I guessed Alex Rodriguez, and this. Well, I wasn't here
Alex
last week.
Rodriguez.
Right?
We had a whole dialogue. Is Alex this? Yeah. Okay. And then
Oh
we
my
just settled
God.
on yes.
I know, right? We had our own little combo here.
Exactly. No one could tell
You
us
guys
no.
lucky I wasn't in the chat. I was working, but if I would have been in the chat, I'd be like,
Don't
no.
say it.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
That's funny.
But yeah, this week the voice was a little more mature.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I'm totally off here.
I wrote inspirational grandpa because of his closing
Yes.
remarks. He made closing remarks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought so too. I thought that was great. Shout out to, I want to say, Ianla Hins in the chat who guessed Tom Bergeron. She was the only one that had any guesses in the chat. But some other guesses. What were some other guesses from last week?
We were still, well, actually, I think the Regis train broke down last week.
Yeah, the Regis was one last week.
Yeah. What other guesses did we have?
Seth MacFarlane was another guess.
McFarland.
Yeah.
Ted Danson, Alec Baldwin.
Oh, because kids. And then the tacos. Wait, wrong person. Cancel what I was about to say. Never mind.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess everyone's just kind of up in the air with the taco.
I agree. I would still be as well.
And his voice doesn't give us any clues either.
Nothing.
Because that's one of those voices where it's somebody that is not a professional singer, but they can carry a good tune. Like it's something that a gift that they had, but they never like really tried to do it. I could see them killing it in karaoke.
Exactly.
With certain songs.
Because a lot of people can do that. You turn it
Right.
on and you've heard something a million times, so you sing it almost like what that song is. So you're always singing karaoke.
Right.
Because that's how you know how to sing.
I wish I could be in a karaoke bar and the taco walks in. That would be like amazing.
No, the taco train walks
Yes.
in. So happy.
Really happy.
Oh, okay. Let's move on to
Yeah.
the banana. So the banana sang "Lean on Me" by Bill Withers.
So his kids were his special friends that came on and talked about how great their dad was.
Yep.
There's a lot of racetrack driver stuff happening. He built them a go-kart racetrack in their yard.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. The Lean on Me. Oh, and I wrote Banana Choir was poppin'.
Yes.
Because it
Yeah, that
was.
helped. That helped a lot.
That was so fun.
Yes.
So much better than the cheese last week. The cheese throwing and the mice cheese. You missed that.
Yeah.
But I thought he did a really good job.
I think the way that he performed this song, along with like the whole choir and everything and all the clues, they scream one word: country.
Yeah.
It's a country person who builds a go-kart track in their backyard.
Yeah.
You have to have some land.
Lots of land.
And then also with the whole church, the whole choir thing, church is really big in the southeastern part of the United States. So it's big all around the country, but really in the South, like the choirs and all that, that soulful kind of stuff is happening there. So in this performance and all that, I see a lot of country stuff going on here.
He yelled "testify" at the end too.
That's the country's thing of all. Testify.
And bracelet was to Jenny, and it said "90s love." And this made me so mad that these judges don't remember anything about their lives.
I know.
They just happened to black out those moments where these people have been in their lives.
Right.
But the 90s was a long time ago. I was a kid in the 90s.
But they were
I forgot a lot of
friends.
stuff.
So all the people that everybody's guessing, if they weren't friends with Jenny, let's refer to Jenny. Was that your friend? No, I've never met them. All right, it's not the banana, Fine.
Okay.
That's simple.
Hello.
Yes. The memory is the brain was that simple. Okay.
Let's see. Some of the guesses last week: Ed Helms in the chat, Michelle Fitzgerald, shout out to you, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall. Engvall. I always pronounce that wrong.
Or Engvall?
Engvall. I think the judges guessed him too. Last week.
And Larry the Cable Guy keeps coming up for no good reason.
Because Ken is bringing the funny. But this week we had Johnny Knoxville again, Brad Paisley, Michael Andretti.
And that was because the Jenny clue.
Yeah.
And the track.
Right.
So she remembered one person.
Hey.
Trina can't get
So
off
that
of
was
this.
good.
W in the column is W in the column.
Come on.
At least nobody said Darius Rucker.
We get it. It's not Darius Rucker.
At least nobody said that.
All right. And last but not least, we have the frog. So the frog sang. Oh, I was going to say All We Do Is Win. The frog did not sing that.
I wish.
The frog sang You Dropped a Bomb on Me by Gap Band.
I thought it was interesting that he sang.
I know.
Was not expecting that. Got a little confusing. Still sounded like Bow Wow to me. But his friend, who I guess was a mentor when he was coming up, that took care of him in LA, she told him to keep cranking at the end of her video. And that's another Soulja Boy reference. That's two. So it still could be him because there was those little toy soldiers, the first episode. So it could be Soulja Boy. And I don't know anything about his life. I don't know if he was a young person when he started at all.
His hit song, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he was like in his teens.
But he wasn't like
He
a
was in his
kid.
teens
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think trying to throw us off, it's Bow Wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking some kind of kid actor as well because the whole going on the late night shows way past his bedtime.
Yeah.
I could see something like that. I liked his performance a lot. I really I love that song "Drop the Bomb on Me" by the Gap Band.
Yeah.
That was my jam when I was a kid. But I love the way that he made that song his own, and also the performance he had. The dance moves and stuff like that. I really thought that was perfect for him because he can carry a tune, but he's not like the most fantastic singer. But that song, he nailed it. He made it his own.
For sure.
So yeah, even you saying that too in the chat. Jay Monty Falcon, shout out to you. He guessed Little Romeo.
Yeah, Lil Romeo, I don't know. It's not Lil Romeo because they
Right.
both kind of came up that way. His voice is a little more specific than Bow Wow's. I think
Yeah.
we might be able to tell.
You think?
Yeah,
I do hear a little Bow Wow, but when I saw Little Romeo, I was like,
could be.
it's a good guess.
I think we would get more guesses about family though, because it's Masterpiece, Silk,
Right.
all of that, and so I think we'd get more. But but also, why would you? Because then you'd just say it's Lil Romeo.
True.
So I don't know.
I think Bow Wow's a very good guess.
I think so too.
There's one thing he said, on the show. He said that he wanted to quit music.
Yeah.
At some point. And I mean, I could see that if you're a child musician, you're going to want to quit at some point. You just get tired of it and you want to do other things. You want to expand your horizons. And I mean, Bow Wow did quit music, but I mean, who knows?
Because we've been talking about Bow Wow so much, I really thought that the BFF was going to be Snoop Dogg.
Me too. I I was like, we're about to hear Snoop.
I
We're about to see
know.
smoke.
I thought so too. And when it was an older woman, I was like, dang it.
But that would be a dead giveaway if Snoop
would.
came.
Yeah, but you just want it so bad.
Yeah.
Because we're
It'd be-
so dead set on
Yeah.
it being Bow. I was like, let's just end this right now.
Do it. Bring him.
And another thing too with Bow Wow at an early age,
Yeah.
Bow Wow, like he did, there was a skit on the Snoop Dogg album way back in the day when Bow Wow was like a kid, and I can't say what he said
Yeah.
because it's X-rated.
Yeah.
Not X-rated, but it's parental advisory. But yeah, I remember that's one of the first times I heard Little Bow Wow cursing, on Snoop Dogg on a skit.
All
for
I
him.
think about is his iced out Mickey Mouse chain
Oh.
that he used to have, and it was so bomb. And it was a line in one of his first songs. I don't even remember the songs, to be honest.
I mean, it was a long time ago.
It was such a long time ago, but I always think about that when they go back in that guy's age. Oh, and the bracelet.
Yes.
Yes.
Gave it to T-Pain. Said all I do is win. T-Pain said ludicrous. It's not ludicrous.
It's not
No.
ludicrous.
There's no way, right?
It's not ludicrous.
But did Bow Wow have anything to do with that song? We don't know.
I don't.
Definitely
Not that
probably.
I know of.
He wasn't on the song nor the remix, so.
They probably won some sort of, like, if it's Bow Wow, they probably won some sort of celebrity basketball game together or something. And something like that. They won something together.
That only they would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that too.
I don't know. I'm confused with the.
What's the chat saying? They're saying Team Bow Wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, well, let's move on to our eliminations. So, who was eliminated today? And we had the taco eliminated.
Tell us how you feel, Rob.
I know Taco Wednesday is officially over.
It's done. Taco Wednesday is done. Yeah, I was sad about it. I want him to stay a little bit longer because I was having fun with him around. He's a showman, So I'm not that depressed. We got more people, but yeah, sad to see Taco go.
I can now see Tom Bergeron just kind of like floating around the stage now, singing Fly Me to the Moon and stuff like that. It makes more sense because
Yes.
he is kind of a smooth cat, not showy.
Yes.
So,
And so, by the way, the eliminated taco was Tom Bergeron.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to, I just really hope I'm saying your name right, Ayanla Hins.
Yeah.
You were the only one who guessed that in the chat. So we just
yay.
applaud you, girl.
Killed
Yes.
it.
That was awesome.
So much better than us.
So yes. So the taco's gone, which leaves us just with.
Did that hurt when she
I
said
know.
it that
I
aggressive?
did
It's
say it
okay.
with some
She said
passion.
it that aggressive.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. So that leaves us with the kitty, the banana, and the frog.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are going to be moving on.
To the next, or what is it? The Super 9?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have 6 finalists so far.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, are you ready for some news?
Is everybody ready for some news?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in Mass Singer news, it is a Nick Cannon more per se, but in a segment on, in an interview on 99 Gems Miami on the afternoon Get Down show, Nick Cannon addressed some issues with the beef between him, 50 Cent, and what he was saying, he says, and I'll quote this, that the beef was too intense for Eminem and 50. Which is funny, but Eminem, Nick Cannon doesn't method to his madness, He was saying that he matches the energy. So whatever energy that Eminem and 50 Cent brought, he matched it in his opinion. But since the beef is over, these guys have been going at it for Eminem and Nick Cannon have been going at this for years. Yeah. And now that the dust is settled, on this show, Nick Cannon actually invited 50 Cent and Eminem to come on to Wild 'N Out. And guys, that was 5 hours ago, and I haven't seen a response from 50 Cent and Eminem yet. But I will give you guys updates in future shows.
Ooh.
That will be the most, like, NR, or whatever the worst rating you can have for a show, them slinging jokes. There would be beep the
Yes.
whole time.
Yes.
And I would love it. But I want to be there live.
And that's one reason why Nick Cannon said that he really wants Eminem and 50, but 50 more than Eminem is because he says 50 is very petty, and no holds bars with the jokes, and he will go at anybody.
Yeah.
And that's why he said he would want him on the show. But I would love to see him and Eminem in a battle on Wild 'N Out. That would be funny.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
That was some phenomenal news.
That was good news
And
because
it's perfect timing.
we're going to follow it because we want to watch that episode. Go.
And if you guys find anything on that, please hit us up. Let
Yeah.
us know any developments. If we got anybody in Miami that knows anything about this, please let us know here.
All right, y'all, it's game time. Trina, what's up?
Guys, we're back with the special segment. It's our version of The Masked Singer. We're going to switch it up a little bit tonight. And Miss Bria prepared the clips for us. She's very excited. And so it's going to be Rob and I raise our hands, throw our name up, and we'll see which one of us is the loser.
Okay.
Or if both of us are the losers. Because I don't have a lot of confidence now that I've switched roles.
We'll see how my song picking went.
Okay,
Let's do it.
let's do the first song.
I'm ready.
No filter, gorgeous make
Oh,
Wait,
Oh my
you
God.
win this round.
wait.
Oh my God, I feel so good about this now.
One more time.
no filter, gorgeous make
Oh, Trina, Justin Bieber.
Okay, what song is it? As You Do to Me.
Oh my God. No filter. So it's probably recent-ish. Dude, I don't know. I don't have a lot. I don't listen to a ton of Justin Bieber, so I don't know. Is it old or new?
It's new.
It's new. Yummy?
Nope. You got any chat answers? Any
Oh,
chat
sorry.
answers?
Any chat? No. Nobody knows.
Don't know either. Can we do it one more time?
Yeah, one more time.
no filter, gorgeous make
I have no clue.
It's like really new. Rob, do you know it all?
No, I'm not a beeps.
Okay.
I'm not a believer.
Liar.
Okay, so it is Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
and the song is Intentions.
Intentions, the new one with who's a feature?
Quavo.
Feature.
I know you know Quavo.
Dang.
Yes, but yeah, I don't know the beeps.
All right, let's do a
Okay,
second
okay.
track. Trina. Billie Eilish, Bad Guy.
Oh, okay, that one was
I
easy.
knew that one.
That one
I
was
should let
easy.
you have it.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
How many do we have tonight?
5.
5. All right, let's do number 3.
Rob, I don't know who sings that song. It's the highest in the room, but I don't know.
The highest in the room. Ryan, one more time.
Travis,
No, he's like,
no.
it's not.
My heart is beating out of my chest.
I'm so proud of you.
I want to
Honestly,
say
this is so
Travis
fun.
Scott high, but I don't know.
It's not
Can I get a
Travis Scott.
final answer?
I don't think it's Travis Scott.
I just need a confident final answer.
Rob, give her some confidence for
I mean, I know the name of the song. I just don't know the artist.
say Travis Scott.
I'm not sure if it's Travis Scott.
We don't know.
All right, and the song is Highest in the Room by Travis Scott.
Oh my God.
All you have to do is be confident.
That means I'm still winning.
I hear that song every day, and I never knew who sung the song. I just heard the song, and I was like, okay.
You can tell by his little. Okay, 4. Number 4.
Rob,
Okay. I knew you'd get this one.
You don't? Do you know it?
yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's Earth, Wind, and Fire, September.
Yeah.
Pause.
Dang. Okay.
Remember?
Wow, my
Okay,
song choices.
last and final one.
tangerine.
Oh, Trina. Chance the Rapper. Oh, shoot, I don't know the song. It's new? It's off his latest or
Yeah,
not?
barely.
Yeah, I call it sweet and sour.
Ah, I don't know the song name. Chance the Rapper. I'm so sorry. I'm a huge fan.
Any chat answers?
No.
Okay. It is Chance the Rapper and it's Hot Shower.
Hot Shower. I'm sorry. I feel sad that I didn't know that.
Wow. It's a little tougher picking songs and like trying to make sure you guys
is.
don't get them. But you guys have 2 different genres of music that you know, so it's like I knew you were
Listen
going
to
to get
Chance
it.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there
I
you go.
haven't heard that new song yet.
It's,
I want to pick these next week.
okay.
I want to
There's
throw
Ryan.
I want to throw my hat in the ring.
All
This
right,
is
Ryan.
producer Ryan. I'm chiming in.
That's
Yes.
it.
Do
Game
it.
time. That
All
makes
right,
me
cool.
scared.
Right?
That was good, Bria. You killed that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm just mad I didn't know that. I couldn't figure out the name. There's so many Littles and Travises and
There's only 2 Travises, Scott and Parker.
There's so many Littles and Travises.
there's so many little thises and that. And,
Oh my yikes.
yeah.
All right.
Well, let's talk about next week's predictions.
Yeah.
Your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
So honestly, though, they didn't give us any teaser on the contestants we're going to have next week.
Or the costumes, right? We don't even know the costumes.
Yeah.
So do you guys have hopes for anything?
I mean, my turtle train. It's okay.
You just want to see the turtle again. He wants us to get 2 weeks from now so he can
Yes.
see potentially Jesse McCartney-ish again. I want more fun costumes. I feel like the kitty is kind of the only fun thing we're getting at the moment. That's the whole point. Make it big, make it obnoxious. The llama that he had a back to work too. That's fun. So I want something more fun.
I would like a group face-off.
Like a group.
Yes.
I think if we had A and B, I think B.
Yeah.
You think so?
Kinda.
Yeah, I mean, Group A has the white tiger.
White tiger,
so
exactly. So they
You
have.
can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Banana beats white tiger.
everybody beats white tiger.
But specifically.
Everybody. Hopefully, White Tiger's not watching this, but everybody
He
beats you.
is. White tiger, we're sorry. We know you're Rob Gronkowski.
Very true, very true. Anything else you guys have hopes for?
I just want it to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it
Well,
up.
I mean, it's gonna be fun, but
right.
I don't know. I want Ken to get a good. I want Ken to guess somebody correctly. Like, and I want him to be just like last
his
time.
wild ones?
Yeah, with Victor Oladipo, like when he had that one. I want him to have another good strange guess that stumps everybody except for him, because he's always saying crazy stuff and he's never right. But one time out of 100, you know.
I like it.
Do you have any food hopes? I'd like to see a strawberry.
Cute.
That would be cute.
That's cute. Or like a lasagna.
oh,
lasagna.
interesting.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we already had tacos.
Corn dog.
An avocado.
Whoa.
That would work. We are in California.
Then they're a Californian, period, right?
Yeah, they have to be. They
Okay.
have to be.
Like I just want it, like I said, I want it to be crazy. I want it to look like the thing, but it to be just a really big version of the thing.
Yes. Yes, to all of that. What did the banana say at the end of their episode?
Testify.
Testify.
Oh yeah, testify. Yes, absolutely. And I want Jamie Foxx. Hi, Jamie. I hope you're in Group C.
Well, there you go. Well, you have our predictions for next week. You guys make sure to leave your comments in the chat. We love catching up with those. And of course, we'll shout you out next week. In the meantime, you can catch me on Instagram at BriaWilliams_.
And you can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at Hey Trina Dong.
And you can catch me on Instagram at Rob Stelo. That's STEELO.
Until next time, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.